You'll have to excuse me for a second as I do a quick sound check. Just to make sure I sound cool. You'll have to excuse me for a second as I do a quick sound check. Just to make sure I sound cool. I do. I sound very cool. Anyway, welcome back to Two Old Emos doing Roman things. I don't remember how I got here or why I got here, but we got to reach the bottom of this ravine. Oh, that's right. I'm hunting the king. And now I'm going to have wet feet. Going to get trench foot. It's going to be stinky and unpleasant. How do just... Yeah. Look at my little tassels. I got new armor. Fun thing, they give you new armor as you go through the game. It's a nice showing of progression, you know. You get kind of... This isn't lamella. It is lamella armor, isn't it? I remember.
You heard what Boudica said. We scout, we set traps, we steal.
Hello, boys.
We got reports of Roman activity all over this region. They've lost their general and they're going to do everything to get him back. If you hear anything,
Did we lose our general? Who was our general? Let's find out.
What's this then?
Come on, boys.
Did we?
See, this is why you should wear armor. Armor helps. Just saying. I mean, I know you feel badass, but ow, ow. Armor helps. Should have worn armor, guys.
There must be barbarians all over this region.
Yeah, not entirely sure why they're not in... I don't know how much you had, like, secretive missions in the actual history like that. I guess you kind of did.
Too dangerous to cross here.
Yeah, it's too wet, and I can't swim. What I can do is walk through this. This looks safe and not horrible. I bet it's got a nice cozy thing. Hey, look, Woadster. Oh, no.
God, what fate is this? Death by traps.
Yeah, the Romans would never do that. Amazing how his skirts stayed up. Fair play. All of their skirts stayed up. Well, he's not getting better.
This must be what's left of the Fourth Legion.
Well, yeah, they're not having a good time. Stupid ass traps. Try and do it to me. I've got a big ass shield. Okay, well that's just gratuitous at this point. Just saying. It's slightly over the top. Hi. Well, that's a weird name.
Die, Roman pigs!
Try and use two swords now. In my defense, he attacked me, and then he called me a pig. So, you know. Are you alright? I don't think he's alright. He might be dying. I might have murdered these people. Look at you walking in your Roman forest, touching grass. Well, yes, that's fair, but currently I have wet feet and a little skirt. Also, hey, Eva. But, yeah, there's a lot of dead people. I mean, why stab him and leave the sword? Why would you not want the Roman sword? They're good swords. They're a little short, but, you know. They do the job. In fact, they look perfectly long to me. They're a strong length of sword. Nobody say anything. I'm a ghost! Hey, I'm a... Guys, I'm a ghost. Guys. Yeah, Boudicca's got us out here hunting ghosts, you know what I mean?
Got one.
Yeah.
Come on.
Yeah, they don't really scalp that much. I don't remember the scalping. Nice save, of course. Did you guys want it? Ow. Do you guys want an aqueduct? We're good at making aqueducts. It's like one of our main things. I wonder if I can win an entire fight just by hitting them. Well, I mean, yes, hitting them. But just by using the shield. In theory, yes. He's got a broken nose. The stab feels a bit disingenuous. So, fun fact, which will be a theme. I learned some new fun facts. I'm waiting for Alex to turn up because I know he loves my fun facts. Ugh, touch me. Gross. And they hanged more bodies. I mean, it's good for the trees, I guess. Hmm? No. Oh, there's always time for a good fun fact. Ah, got a little bit of roll. Ah, took his leg and gut stab. Stab in the back of the head. Classic. Your turn, baby. Ow, you. Okay, you are judging me, and I don't appreciate it. Come on then, swordy boy. Wrong one. See, oh god, no, my skirt! Oh, good, my skirt glitched out. It showed off so many unmentionables. Hello? No one needs to see my romanussy. What they do, I don't know. Okay, apparently I can't go that way. Hmm? Oh. Gonna take that pear last. It's a bit insulting it had to show me where it is. But all of this looks the damn same. Corpsey. I mean, I get the aesthetic, it's a nice aesthetic, but still. It's a bit over the top. Why have so many bodies? Just one will do. Oh, shit. There you go.
I heard a legion might try for the aqueduct. I'd like to see him get past those extra archers Boudica has stationed there.
So we just watch this forest path to make sure no Roman sneaks through. Not going to be a big force moving through the woods.
Hello, I'm the big force moving through the woods. You may call me Marius Decimus Forestus, commander of the Forests of the North. Forest to a murdered son, forest to a murdered... Ow, you dick! Ow, you dick! Okay, this is rude. Roman roll, Roman roll, Roman roll, Roman roll, Roman roll, Roman roll. Ow. Okay, let's get a little bit of that. Time for the shishing. Ow, you dick. Okay, he's dead. There we go, got a little bit of health back. Block and stab. And walk and walk and walk and burn. Haven't seen the burning before. That's a new one. Fair enough. A little bit over the top, frankly. That was horrifying. Really? I just killed all your friends. Punch in the face. Shield in the face. Sword across the neck. Weird how you never... Really? More of you? Stab, stab, cut, block, block, block. Stab, stab, punch, block. Move, dance, pivot, parry, soiree, soiree. Kill this guy, cut his leg, cut his back. Did he just say Hades? Dude, are you Greek? You are way out of the right time frame. Hades awaited me, but my boot awaited you, bitch. Ha!
Better hurry to the aqueduct.
I'm trying not to think about how I just brutally murdered a bunch of my own countrymen. Touch grass. Why don't you touch grass, Eva? Miss, I was up till 6 AM last night. Were you touching grass? No. Well, this looks safe. Walk, 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 walk. 6 AM. Mm-hmm. Eva, you're never gonna grow if you don't get enough sleep.
This way. The legions approach. Position your archers on the roadside and prepare
Hey, look,
yourself
it's
to
definitely
fire
not
like
Boudica.
mad.
Yes, ma'am.
Should be a way up here.
You know what? For that Stella, Boudica, to help Eva. Oh, there's corpses. You know, the irony is they're pushing it like the Boudica's army were the ones who mainly murdered everyone, but like Boudica started because the Roman general at the time, whose name I think it was like Sweaticus. I'm not even kidding. The first part of his Latin name was Sweaty. How hurtful is that? His soldiers raped her 2 daughters because they wanted to collect the tax that they forced the Celtic peoples to take. Although I say Celtic peoples, that's not really fair because the Romans called everyone Celtic. Like, that's just what the Romans called people from Gaul to nearly anywhere. You could be Celtic regardless. There was no set Celtic. Oh, fuck! That's a bad system for a lift. Cat! British person. I mean, technically, the Brits would be called the Picts at this period rather than the Celts. Oh, shit. I'm trying to teach about your history. Also, Boudica famously lost. Not for lack of trying. She sacked a whole bunch of towns, but unfortunately, they weren't great against actual Roman armies. Roman armies were very good. But, seeing as Alex isn't here, I'll do a fun history fact for you. You see, Marius here is wearing chainmail. So, by a lot of accounts, the Picts were some of the first people to ever use chainmail. Didn't help against the Roman spears, but Marius wouldn't have been wearing it at all in this time period. The Picts would be. They're just not. They're consistently naked. That is also the worst thing the Roman could do, because that's just going to get you killed. And now, fuck physics. Oh, I didn't. Ha! I don't know how that works. Wait, did my magical exploding barrel not kill any of you? Ow! You know what? Rude. You win this round, Fate. Heavy armor generally... Heavy armor in the age of generally unarmored combat does feel... Yeah, well, the Romans were kind of cheating. They were big on heavy infantry, and other people weren't. Because... Well, at least I didn't... Okay, that's just rude. He's fine. He'll be fine. He'll live. Nope, didn't live. I still don't entirely know why they sent me alone. Because that just seems like a really bad idea. Why not send me with like 5 guys? I don't really get it. I know for gameplay's sake, yeah, sure. But in reality, you wouldn't just send one dude to go and take this entire wall. Because what's the point? You guys think you can beat me? I have magical fire-starting spears. Haha! Bet you feel like fools now. Oh no, you had a friend! Well, I'm gonna beat the... Hey, buddy. Went up against non-state funded army, and privately funded armies tend not to be heavier. Yeah, basically.
It's clear.
I mean, tribal armies especially were just everyone in the village. And funnily enough, the Picts, from what archaeologists can tell, which is what I found out today, Boudica wasn't an odd one out as a, you know, woman queen go to war. It was apparently, they think, quite common for the Picts. The Gauls, not so much. The German tribes were big on it. The German tribes, their wives used to watch the fights, and if you didn't do very well, they'd kill you. So essentially, don't let German women watch you doing anything or they'll murder you. Good advice. I believe the Vikings were not... The Vikings had women raiders? Well, the TV show does. I don't know how big it was for them. In fairness. Sadly, if you listen to most history, women were... I think Nordic Grey Man standard. Yeah? Well, there were shield maidens, weren't there? The girl was rich, and it was depressing. It's depressing because the wealth they had in the past is amazing when you think about, like, in relation to. So, for instance, the way it worked in Rome, Nero's grand idea to get the British, the Picts can join, was he gave them a loan, and they think equivalently the loan was about 60 million quid. And what they wanted to do is they wanted to... The Picts didn't originally want it because they had no reason for it, but they could trade it. And it's the only way they could have trading with Rome, which they needed. But then he sent Sweatius, or whatever his name was, Sweaty something, Sweaty Betty. Let's call him Sweaty Betty, the Roman general Sweaty Betty. He went, and Nero essentially told him to tell the Picts, including Boudica's tribe, that they needed to pay it back, all of it, back, now. 60 million quid. Which obviously they couldn't, so the Romans slaughtered them, raped Boudica's children, and beat the crap out of Boudica in front of all of her family. And then, speak of the devil.
Brothers! This one's mine.
There is no record she fought with 2 swords. Come on then, babe.
You should never
Let's
have come
kiss.
here.
Ow.
You shall die here.
Real big talk. Rome killed a lot of women and children.
How do you think your empire was built?
Like, that is
We didn't ask for you
very
to come
true.
here. I will do anything to protect my people.
You can actually block the big one. It doesn't help I've forgotten how to do the, This might not go well for me. You missed, bitch. Nailed her. She has a lot of practice. Bow chicka bow wow.
Guards,
Wait, hold on, what?
we look this.
Bitch, that is uncool. I thought we were having honest combat here, and you come at me like that. Well, now I'm gonna have to kill all your people. Where the hell are my fellow Romans? Like, I'm doing a lot of this alone. I've kind of forgotten what my Roman Rage button is. I assume it's just Christianity, because the Romans hated Christianity, eventually. Popular Front in Judea. Ooh. Either that or this period. The other weird thing about this game, at least from, see, this is really convoluted. So, one of the biggest complaints you always hear in historical games is, you know, the age-old, oh, why are there, where are the multiculturalism? And actually, this is the one time where you could have that. Because the Roman legions that came to England, there more than likely was soldiers who were taken from the African colonies, from the Egyptian colonies, and all that. See this! Thank God that spear was there. Oh shit! Hope nobody looked at my Roman crotch.
Forward to the mound, sir.
And maybe come help. Not sure why we're running. Wouldn't need to run, could just stand there with the shield and stab people.
Legionaries, make way.
Look, Romans! Here they are, finally.
Formation on me.
March! And hold. This guy next to me farted. Jesus, it's in my nose. Oh god, he's doing it again. Every time, Stevicus. Every time we're in formation, you toot. Amazing how many bald people there were in the ancient Picts. You guys done? Why the hell won't it let me aim my thing? Am I doing it? Oh, wrong button. That one guy, hit him with like 50 spears. Fuck it, I finally figured out how to do this stupid thing. Here! I do not think there would be this many archers. Oh, exclamation, what? Do you know of that, do I know of what? I wait with bated breath. This promise of information. That little game where you invade England as a Roman legion. No. But curious. I mean, I assume it's not got to do with kittens. Oh my god. Kittens is the Roman legion. Romanus Purius. Build your kitten legions. You cheeky sod, I see you.
Steady shields! Hose in! Aim!
Yeah, you're not getting anywhere.
Shields, men!
Okay, you hold here.
I'll scatter
Not sure how those three died. Ow! Dick! That's a weird place to make a fort. I don't know why you bother. It'd be kind of wet and horrible. It would smell awful. Just smell a tree. Oh, time to be sneaky, sneaky boy.
I must move quickly. The line can't hold for long.
Well, this is not how burial cairns work. Oh no, my spear. I could need that. Oh, I heard a bullabut. Where was the bullabut? Why a bullabut? Bullabups, bullabups, bullabups. Oh, kitty brushing kitty. It's kittyception. Anyway, ba-da-da-da-da-da. I was momentarily distracted by Kid and X Kitty. Yeah, I don't blame you. But Eva, did you not hear Kitten's Roman Legion? Imagine. You build your kitten legion. I didn't mean to fall down here. This is awkward. I need to Roman roll. Help, mistakes were made. Save me, Roman Legion. It didn't. It's okay. I wonder if I can find an artist who'd be willing to draw a kitten in a Roman uniform. Right, just a little. I wonder if Formaldehyde would do it. Little Roman Legion kitty. You know, sometimes I kind of wonder. And so I want to point out, we've lost a Roman soldier as far as I can tell. You guys just gonna walk past me beating the crap out of this guy? Fair enough, no judgment. We lost a Roman soldier. Yeah, two Roman soldiers. Actually, the math might add up on that. Come to think of it. Because, I mean, Boudica's army, from what we know, there were about 100 and something thousand versus 10,000. Although Romans conflagate the numbers. Actually, every ancient source maximizes the numbers. For instance, what you don't have is there were. Look at the Battle of Yes, Kitty Legionary.
King Oswald!
This isn't a temple, Oswald. It's clearly a tree. This is a tree, and all you guys have nipple tassels. Come on then. Come on if you think you're hard enough. I am, I've got a sword. At least that's accurate. Son of a gun. Stab in the back. Oh, I'm dying. Come on, then. By the way, the flaming sword's a bit much. I don't want to tell you guys how to do your job, but it's a bit much. You know? Oh, time to fuck this guy up. So, I killed all your friends. Also, King Oswald wasn't Boudica's father. That's, like, arguably one of the big things. I don't think we have any set of who Boudica's father actually was. And he would definitely have some form of armor.
Surrender!
Surrender or I stab your weird-looking daughter.
Or I'll end you a bloodline. Now! Enough!
Warlord Britannia. I do remember that. Oh, that does actually ring a bell. God, it looks dorky. God, Windows 64-bit. That takes it back. Oh yeah, look, Noble Rome. Noble crucifying Rome.
By the gods, we fight for the glory of Rome. What kind of glory is this?
The Britons will never commit to peace if this is how we treat them.
I mean, that's how they treated the Britons.
This must be the work of the
Ah, the Praetorians. What a fun group, the Praetorian Guard. So for those who don't know, the Praetorian Guard were the elite Roman guards of the Emperor. However, they were super corrupt and were only really good at putting down peasant revolts. And every time in history they tried to fight a general, so they'd often try and do their own political ambitions for people they wanted to be emperor. And occasionally they fought generals with legions, and the legions fucked them up. Like the Praetorians could not stand against actual Roman legions because the Praetorians didn't fight really. They just didn't.
Congratulations on
They fought peasants more than anything.
Had it been any later, you might have missed out on all the fun.
Well, you're instantly unlikable.
I do trust your journey was not too arduous.
Sir, I would
My
like to...
Praetorian Guard will take over now. Guards, seize the Briton scum.
Your Highness, I must
In case you're
protest.
unaware, my brother Commodus is still missing. I intend to find out what these savages have done with him.
We Britons lived in peace under the rule of the old
Yeah,
Romans.
the Praetorian Guard were not...
But this new chieftain Commodus, son of your king, is evil. He deserves the fate that he is suffering. I've nothing more to say.
Because the Praetorians were usually wealthy sons of aristocrats. They later became a position where it was all
Your girl.
on the face. They couldn't fight against the proper legions who were full of proper soldiers.
She is beautiful.
And Roman soldiers were very good soldiers.
Flog her until he talks, or she dies. Whichever comes first.
No! Hold your own! Dare you!
Yeah, that's about right for some of the emperors and rich people.
How dare you? I am son of the Emperor. And
They were career soldiers.
Whatever I
choose. Please! No! Please! Spare her! I'll tell you everything!
There were also a lot of rules the Romans had in civilization about how you treated prisoners. They'd kill them, but they wouldn't do it like this, because they didn't give them anything.
Beyond the wall. Please. Release my daughter.
I like his little stringy beard.
I think of you.
Little beard bits.
See? There's really only one language these people understand. The language of force.
You will find your chieftain in darkness beyond the wall, where the lowering barren mountains tower over the black, bottomless lochs. Horned men from ancient times roam this land, and of those who venture there, few return.
I mean, it should be pointed out, the Romans not going past Hadrian's Wall wasn't just because it was too difficult to fight them. It was partially because going north of Hadrian's Wall meant walking around absolute nothing to find scattered tribes. It wasn't worth it. There weren't the natural resources. It was arguably too far from Rome. It made them quite uncomfortable. They didn't even want to go to Britain originally, because it was just, they didn't like how far it was, and it was creepy. Britain to the Romans was a bit weird.
Vitalian led our forces further north, beyond the borders of our empire to the edge of the world. We fought against warriors more beast than men, so fearsome that even Rome's elite legions had failed.
Exactly. Too difficult, too little gain. It's not worth it.
Words haunted us as we marched ever deeper into the unforgiving darkness.
Could Rome have conquered North Hadrian's Wall? Probably. But it's important to remember that any army at the time going forward, it was difficult. Because you could only go as fast as your wagon trains could go. And how far you could get food. And disease happened a lot. Why are we all crouching?
Engineers, soak those hides. Antonius, check the cables. Otto, secure the beams. We move out at the tent.
Yes, sir.
I have a little cape now. It's a pointless little cape, and it doesn't cover my butt. It's a Slav Legion. Gotta do the Slav squat. Hey, Alex. You missed my fun facts, Alex.
He's sure to be there. We begin our attack at the dead of night.
Why at the dead of night?
I don't like this.
Guys, wait, we came up here with...
What's that?
This... Yeah, we'll be fine. I thought for a minute that had a clown nose. It does not. Fair enough. Why don't my legionaries have little capes? Why don't you have a little cape? Is it just me who gets a little cape? I feel special. It's my special little cape.
You hear that? It's nothing.
Mm-hmm. Oh dear.
Just a deer. Something's watching us.
Eating, trying to gather some shows to stick on a pen drive. Ah, fair enough.
Be quiet. What are you so scared of? We're Romans.
Yeah, we can do Romans of the 14th thing. Maybe get information. Maybe get little capes. You, Otho. Where's your little cape?
Sir, did you see something?
Yes. It's very misty, but it's clearly summer in England.
Movement ahead. He ran into the mist. I saw it. Some kind of animal. Some kind of animal with two legs.
Quiet, lads. If these beasts were able to, they would have attacked us by now. No. They have sense enough.
Yeah, we're all here in heavy armor with little capes.
Double time, lads.
They apparently don't even have armor. Now, what we might see is the thing they used in the Teutoburg forest.
Halt.
I'll scout ahead.
Yep, if you heard me screaming, it's mean I've been hit by a brick. If we get this house, I'll have 500 megabyte download, so let's home if the storm... It is the home before the storm. Yeah, that's about right. Ah! Romans. They must have a hell of a time going through doorways. Anyway, time to teach them why they shouldn't mess with Romans. Ah, you son of a bean. Well, that was awkward. Here's our way out. That guy came out the floor. He's a wizard. And he's dead. Aww. Can't we? I mean, I'd give it a solid 8 that we can hold this many back. Right? Damn it. Oh, damn. It's Crotchy McSpasm. Wait, is he wearing pants? Oh, shit. Oh, that's a problem. That's an oopsie. Hi? Please don't stab me in the butt. That's overkill. Ow. Ow. Still alive. Weird how armor kept me alive through this. Definitely didn't break a rib.
Rise up, son of Rome.
No, mummy, I'm having nappies. Is my cape alright? Oh, hey.
Your empire needs you.
Thank God I had the cape. Oh, your hair's doing something weird.
Rise.
Okay. I'm good. My cape saved me. I back caped it. Okay. Did you touch a bit of electricity? You know, she is one mistaken move away from a nip slip. Ryse, son of Rome. She said it! Ah, so that's why it's called that. Thank God my helmet, shield, and sword all landed so close to each other. That would have been awkward otherwise. Okay. Oh God, there's random tuba players in the fog. They're coming for me. Yeah. Goddamn traps. Why are so many traps? Who are they trying to trap? Are these Roman traps? Well, they've had better days. Just like Outlast, but less barrel. Oh shit! What a barrel of laughs. Well, it seems we found the furries. Come, furries! I shall teach you the area of your furry moo-woo ways. That's right, I said moo-woo, because they're cow furries. Moo-woo this, you cow furry fuck. You're an utter disappointment. Get it? Utter disappointment. I don't want to milk it. Get it? Because cows and milk. Get it? Do you get it? Eva's too busy back on the kidding game. She's remembered the kidding game. Hmm? Oh, sweet, I collected a chronicle. Why the fuck is it out here? These mother truckers can't write. They're still dressing up as cows. And they're better animals to dress up as. Ooh, what? Oh god, it's the cow people. Okay. Part of you might be thinking, let's kill this Roman. And the answer to that may surprise you. Eva, I think Alex wants something. If Eva's still there. Come here, cowboy. Well, I gotta hand it to him. Oh, Eva, you missed all the cow jokes. It was utterly fabulous. Utterly. I don't know what Alex wants you for. I assume he's going to ask you to send him whatever videos you have that could help his lack of internet. We know you have quite the collection. Ow, I got shot for my jokes. Wait, what button was I meant to press? Okay, I brutally murdered everyone. Weird that they're wearing cow skulls, but they keep wood in a safe place. Turns out there's a card printer software named after you. Well, now I'm curious. What's the card printer software named after? Eva Neva Printagin? In a bad New Zealand accent?
God's have mercy on us.
Okay, I could still save him. This is about the point where I could still save him. I could definitely still save him. Or not. So I didn't save your friend. I was too busy. Stabbing this guy. Well, look who's being a son of a bitch. Come here, horny man. Yes, I know you're in the cage. Where else would you be? What do you want me to do about it? Oh. So, how's it going? Who was the guy who got burned?
Thank you, sir.
We must save them all. Come on.
Yes, sir.
So I'm gonna just leave you guys here doing whatever it is you do. Oh, okay, you found your swords and shields. Cool, well, hopefully you don't die horribly. Anyway, I'm gonna go be a hero. Bum 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 bum. I'm gonna assume it's down here. This feels Well, well, well. Time for me to be a hero. Well, hero depending on a very specific set of circumstances. Because obviously, hero to me, not to them, you know what I mean. It's confusing. Hero's relative. I am doing a point on the morality of man, you fucker. Did I just fucking backflip? Can I? Oh yeah. Little known fact about the Romans: gymnasts in their spare time. He's fine. Actually, no, I do want. Stab. Stab. I really wish it did that ever so slightly faster. It is super slow. Alright, how many men do we have now? Like 10?
What's that?
When the connection is so bad you can't type, so you try to ring Josh and he goes, "Did you try and ring me?" Oh yeah. Sorry, I had my phone on silent. I couldn't hear you. The software is called Evilist and it gave me PTSD when my manager asked me to fix it. Your manager asked you to fix Eva? Ew. Well, you'd probably start with making her get a good night's sleep, would be the first guess. And then, I don't know. How do you solve a problem like Eva? Sleep is a lie. That depends. When you start thinking you can taste colours, then you know that you probably needed to go to sleep. What am I doing? Oh, I'm organising defensive formations. Wow, there are a lot of you in those cages. Alright, this gives line of sight on the ridge above. Okay, you guys do that. I'm gonna go take this.
I'm on the Scorpio.
Pink is my favourite taste. Oh, I don't know how I can make that. Well, okay, I do know how I can make that dirty, but I'm not gonna. Let's just say you don't always have to put one in the stink. As the famous poet once said, Shakespeare's lesser work, twoeth in the pink, oneeth in the stink. Oh, that was easy. Okay, here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna surrender. Some of you may die, you especially. What should we name this Roman soldier? This sweaty Roman soldier looks uncomfortable, needs to shave, probably smells. What do we name him? I say we call him... what's a good Roman name? Octus? Barothus? Yeah, Barothus works. Fires 7 crossbow bolt, wins wood. You forget, fires 7 crossbow bolt, misses majority of them. Brodkus, Baracus, Obamus. So we've got Obamus. You know what? Obamus, Baracus. They're my bros. No, you know what? We'll go with Baracus and Brodkus. Hey buddy, do you wanna join our line? Cool. Well, we'll just walk past you, I guess. Shattacus and... Either way, let's hope these two heroes survive. Come, Brodicus. Come, Baracus. They're a little too far away. So, fun fact, there's not a lot of historical examples of anyone using fire arrows. It just wasn't all that common. Because it didn't really do very much. There was no point to it. See, the way it would normally work is you'd tie a rag around the bottom of the arrow and set fire to it. But, like, it didn't... If you play Total War, fire arrows do a morale thing. And in theory, maybe, but no. Because they'd go out mid-flight, they'd affect the way the actual thing flies. So if you've ever seen anyone do archery, the one thing they'll tell you is that archery is, like, it is... Yeah, you've got to have pitch, you've got to... Oh, I killed all of them. There's an arrow stuck on my screen. It's telling me where to go. But also, pitch. So, something I heard from a... Yeah, you could just... one thing I heard from a medieval historian is that in the movies you always see them pour burning oil onto people in castle sieges in the medieval period. Rarely ever done. Because oil, expensive. Boiling water, free. So they used to use boiling water way more often. Well, welcome to we have a pointy arrow in our face. Tar is pitch and oil. Tar's hard to find. It's hard to find and it's expensive to keep. Oil was a rarity at the best of time. So not even tar. What they... I think we're just going to go back to the last checkpoint and get rid of that point.
Follow me.
Yeah. Water, easy. You'd have a well, you'd have fire, you could boil water and it would do essentially the same thing. Oh no, the King Furry's here. You guys could just pick up the torch. Yeah, well, I'm not saving those guys. They're definitely dead. I got him. Oh god, he made the Arnold Schwarzenegger noises. No, I mean the majority of people who died in Siege. So, the weird thing is, most castle sieges... Yeah, you could kill them when they're running. Majority of fights ended when they ended up running. Castle sieges, the majority of the time, most castles didn't have big armies in them. Because they were hard to feed, hard to keep. You'd probably have... I think most castles could hold off a concerted siege with at least 100 to 200 men. You didn't need more than that. It didn't do anything. Oi! Furry bugger with your tail! Come here! How dare you flee me? Alright, sorry boys. And once again, I'm back at FurryCon 06. Hey! None of that. Yeah, I seem to be stuck between a rock and a hard place. You guys want to maybe... The introverts are yes to you. None. Really? One of you died? Was it Brodicus? Is he being a simp? Fine, I'll get them out. Fucking hell.
Come on, let's get the rest
Why?
of the men.
None of you do anything. I don't want to make it seem like I'm the only one who does something, but I'm the only one who does something. Suck your shield, dick. Ow. My pride. Oh yeah, that's it. None of that. I remembered how to do the doodad. Yeah, cannons did it. Although cannons... Fun fact, cannons occurred way simpler than you thought. The Mongols used cannons when they bothered. One of the great things about Genghis Khan... Oh, yeah, that was great. I love the sea combat in, taking the forts was great in, what was it? I'm distracted trying to kill these people. No, nobody help! That would be too much. Black Flag. Yeah, no, you could hold down walls easily. Really? None of you gonna do anything? Me? I have to do it? Fine, I'll do it, you fucking idiots. Alex, me being in cannons hurt nobody.
I saw Vitalian. They took him to the Wicker Man.
Oh, really? The Wicker Man? God, I hope it's the Christopher Lee Wicker Man. I really hope it's not the, you know... Not the bees! Most maybe because like a couple of guys could hold down a medieval siege easily. It didn't hurt the ship. You sunk the ship with your belly aching. Also, there are a lot of dead people. Okay. So, yeah, nothing like that really occurred. Okay, that's a lot of legs. I'm beginning to think this guy's a leg man.
Form a line, men. Hold the gate. I'll find Vitalian.
Hello, boys. How does he make his eyes glow? That is an expensive fursuit, but he doesn't have a cape, so he doesn't stand a chance. Come on then, Bill Hook. I'll do to you what the Romans did to, well, most of history. That was a badly designed Wicker Man. Come on then, buddy boy. You missed! Your name's Glop. Oh, bugger, they took away my one ability that I could use. Look, I beat Boudica, so, like, I don't know what you think you're gonna do. Aside from be disappointing. This is the Dark Souls of Roman games. Okay, note to self. He's the one person I can't hit when he goes all red. And I need to stop rolling towards him. That would be a good first step. Come on then. You missed. Ow. Ow. At some point you're gonna not hit me. Prepare for my Roman Roller-Palooza. Feel my fluttery little cape. Do you feel freaked out? Yeah, you do. Prepare for the Roman roll. What are you doing? Ha! Oh, right in the small of the back, like when you walk in a door handle. Did who have hair down there? Wait, what? Who had hair down there? Alex, Glot is a man. I hope. I think. Oh, now I have more questions. Glot, are you a woman? Because I need to know if... Oh, shit. Did he poop? I think he might have pooped himself. Herself. Come on, Glot. Come on, then. I don't think anyone's told Glotty Boy that he isn't actually a bull. It's not wrong. Whoa! Okay. Now he's staring at my bulge. There's a lot of bulge looking in this fight. Oh, shit. You guys in the cage, any chance you could try and escape? I mean, I don't need you to, but, like, it'd be nice. I'd watch this Netflix documentary. Although I've gotten really into biohistory on YouTube. Great YouTube history channel, worth watching. Does a whole bunch of stuff about people, places, events. If you like history, it's worth it. Hardcore history is also good. I think I killed Glot, Ryse, son of the bulge. I mean, aren't we all son of the bulge in some way? Huzzah! I guess I can leave. Yes, Dan Carlin's Hardcore History. Great podcast. I have listened to it numerous times while driving up to see Alex or just driving up north.
Men, grab the ram. Bring down the Wicker Man.
Technically already down. But Dan Carlin does do a great podcast. He makes it interesting. He doesn't get bogged down in it. But his World War I series is great. As well as his Fall of the Roman Republic, his Mongolian, with Genghis Khan. They're all good, actually, now that I think about it. Biohistory, worth watching. Alex, I've been in enough crappy steakhouses to know that sometimes you never know if they're well done or not. How?
Sometimes a man must look past what he thinks he sees.
Really? A lesson?
Well done, Marius.
Soldiers! Soldiers! Well, don't just stand there, you useless sows! Get me out of here! Get me out of here now!
Suppose that would be our glorious leader, General Commodus.
Yes, the Emperor's son.
Get me out of here, you stupid!
Could just leave him in there.
I command you!
Bullshit, not a scratch.
Your victory, your honors.
Yay.
I At once, sir.
Come on, you fucking idiot! Give me your cape.
No! Not my cape! Oh, I will rebel. How dare you take Capey? He saved my life! He's my best friend!
We marched to York. Commodus was safe,
Okay.
and Oswald ready to accept peace. I pray to the gods that an end to this horrific bloodshed was within our grasp.
Amazing how quickly I went from I want to kill all the English to I'm a bit done
I
with
began
this.
to realize that Commander Vitalian had every reason to question the wisdom of this campaign. How many soldiers had given their lives to achieve this so-called
6.
victory? For me, I had spilled all the blood I could handle.
Yeah, I kind of got my revenge. But also 6. But also Capey! Now this feels... Oh, but he hasn't given me back Capey.
Bring before you Oswald, King
Gonna go cry in bed. No worries, bro.
He has renounced this rebellion. He will submit to the rule of Rome, and henceforth he will only fight to secure peace between our two great peoples.
Highness Commodus, all we ask is that my people are treated
All I
as
ask is for my
friends,
cape back.
treated as equals.
How am I gonna look fabulous without a cape?
So that all may live in peace.
So that we all may live.
Do you think him putting a snake on his armor was a bit kind of obvious?
The peace treaty from Rome.
The Emperor's will!
I'm seeing a lot of the soldier body models in the crowd.
Peace!
All he needs is the king's mark on that scroll, and then we can all leave this godforsaken island.
Your emperor, my father. He is indeed wise and fair. This is the Emperor's seal. It is a direct extension of his will and the power of Rome.
Can't wait for peace. It'll be nice. No violence, war, death, destruction. Seeing a whole lot of moobs right now.
King Oswald, here is your peace.
How dare you?
Yeah.
You filthy, stinking dog! How dare you! You see? You see what happens when you defy me? Never defy me!
That would be a really stupid thing to do with only a few soldiers and a crowd of people. Normally they'd do that when they took them back to Rome. They'd have a triumph, drag the person around.
By the Emperor's mark, his will is done.
And
Barbarians didn't kill my father. The Emperor did. Save Rome from them.
Now, kneel
Dogs? What are you waiting for? I said kneel! This is not the time, Boudica. My father is a god. I am
Yeah.
a god. Obey me! As you obey the gods! Get us to the harbor. Battalion! I order you to take control of these rebellious scum. Hold the city, spare no one. You'll all pay dearly for this. We will slay every man, every woman, and every child. And shit on your grave.
Yeah, sure you will.
Reinforce the walls. Push them back. Now. Close the gates. We must keep their army out at all costs. I'll take control here. You man the walls. Darius, we need time. You need to keep these enemies out as long as possible. We need to get all our civilians.
Yeah,
down
they
to the docks.
they like killing
Do
civilians.
whatever you can. I'll meet you down at the courthouse. Now go!
I mean, I will say one thing this game does well. It's the whole fighting.
God save us.
I'm sure they don't have that big an. Oh no.
Positions now.
Hmm.
On my signal.
That's a problem.
We can't stop so many.
No, we can't. This could be an issue. It's fine. It's fine. I'll manage. I'll win. That's not that many. I mean, they've got trebuchets.
Soldiers, a great battle
Yes.
awaits us.
They've got ears. There's a horde of ears in the sky coming to play ocean games
They are determined to take it all from us.
and indie horror games.
And we will see
Aw, they broke the wall.
archers commence fire.
Oh, this is awkward.
Ready for your target, sir.
Let's see. Target the siege towers. Okay. Siege towers.
For this time, low angle elevation, close range. Hit their towers and soldiers. Stay close to the battlements. When their ladders touch stone,
Remember, lads, do a beat. Ryse's Cup. Ryse's Cup. Oh, I miss Neku's streams. It feels like it's been ages. Ryse's Cup. Ryse's Cup. Soon he will return. And then the ooh-woos shall commence. Maybe you don't need to await my command. Maybe just do the job. It's not that hard. I do hope his holiday's going well. I assume it is. Shit. Shit. This is a bad time. I don't want to be here. I mean, it isn't the Romans' fight against Hannibal where they get all stuck in a crowd and slowly slaughtered. That would really suck. Memes, tea, and fun. Barrels of positivity. And the Merrin. The Merrin will return. For the Merrin is ill. And the Glitch will also stream again at times. And the Alex will have the Wi-Fi. Many shall return who have been gone. I mean, the Ear and the Lari have remained. I kind of want to let the siege towers get to me because I don't know what it does, but I remember this fight is just better with the siege towers shooting the towers. Huh. I'm glad that missed. I mean, there's a fun question for the history buffs out there. What battle would you most not want to be involved in? I mean, I know most of us wouldn't want to be in a medieval or ancient world battle anyway, because it's kind of sucky. But what one would you really... More dodging but ways of fighting? Yeah, basically. Come on, I know I can throw someone on that. Come for me! Yes! You are here in my domain now. There it is. Back of the shield wall or phalanx? Yep, sure, But then you get the ones like the one I said with Hannibal, where he surrounded the Romans and just, like, literally surrounded them, where they got stuck shoulder to shoulder, and the Carthaginians just slaughtered them slowly and slowly, and it took an afternoon, and they found, in the accounts, they found the kind of Roman soldiers who had buried their heads in the sand, so they'd suffocate to death rather than deal with being stuck in a tight clump waiting to be stabbed. Like, that would suck. You missed. End of the Teutons. There's a few. Being the army who got charged by the winged hussars, that would suck. Well, yeah, but you wouldn't want to be let's be real, either. You wouldn't want to be in a battle as a woman anyway, because it didn't go well for women. You know what? Let's try. Let's see what happens if a siege tower gets to us. Because I'm curious. Haha! Oh no, ladders. Come on. Come on. Ah! You dick! Napoleonic battles? Yeah, getting shot would suck. Crimean War would definitely suck. The American Civil War, that would have definitely sucked. What do you guys maybe... Crimean War, the American Rousseau War, that would have also sucked. Being the French in a lot of their history, unless you were being led by Joan of Arc, which would be very dramatic. What do you mean almost all of my men are dead? Why are they all almost dead? Oh, this is awkward. It was a mistake doing what I did! Yeah, enough of that. Huh. Being a rebel pickets charge? Yeah. Being an English soldier at Hastings, that would have been pretty awful. Non-English, but you know who I mean. Being... What else? Being one of the Lutherites, being charged by the German princes, also pretty terrible. Realistically, most battles would have sucked. Being a Persian at the Battle of Marathon, that would have been fucking awful. Being any of the people who thought horse charges were a good idea in World War I. Or maybe you guys want to get these ladders down rather than having me do everything. Just saying. Spartan or Allied Greek at Thermopylae. I don't think it matters in the long run. Like the Allied Greek, even the grouping of all of them, you probably would have been a good couple thousand in total. I mean, 500 Spartans, yeah, but, you know, a couple thousand other Greeks. Everyone died, it didn't really make a difference. And I suppose arguably, if you're a, you know, if you are a Spartan, you're kind of more used to the dying part. Although arguably we've got Dana Dibble with the first sustained World War I bombardment. If you're going also World War I, the Australian soldiers at the beginning of the war in Gibraltar, where you got stuck on a boat in an inlet with no way up the mountain and a machine gun looking at you. Or the Somme, Passchendaele, whatever. No. What we're saying is, best not to be in any war. Verdun, either side, yeah. Being one of the students. I do love the music in this game. Although saying that, actually, being a Greek hoplite or a Roman legionary, being a Roman legionary 90% of the time probably would have been pretty easy. The generals know what they're doing. You don't have to fight for long in battles because they round you out quite a lot. You know, they've got you going back and forth. You're paid quite well. You get a retirement, which is nice. A lot of backbreak. Yeah, but you're trained for it. I think arguably it's less backbreaking labor than being a farmer.
Has fallen. The city will be overwhelmed. Get these people to the boats.
Yes, sir.
I mean, what I'm saying is, if I was a guy in the Roman times, kind of mid to late Roman period, I would probably aim to join the army because it's easy money and slightly different. And your chance of dying is relatively... Yeah, it's more diversified warfare. In the long term, you're going to live Granted, you won't live that long anyway, and plague might take you out. I mean... Being a peasant is pretty boring anyway. Hello, I'm a Roman. I do as the Romans do. But you're telling me my mum's arms are buggered at the moment. She's got like golfing elbow due to the amount of typing she did for her job. I know it's not physical labor, but you know, anything will fuck you up long term. We're all slowly killed by the work we chose to do. Really? Are you guys shooting at people on a boat? I mean, I know we brutally murdered everybody and your king.
bottom of the ooze!
Not the ooze. You guys not gonna come help? Or no? Okay, well I clearly have it. Ow. There we go. But I'd be curious. Are you guys still just killing innocent civilians? I know they're Roman innocent civilians, so you know. I mean, I get it. They don't like the Romans. So where did he get a bear mask from? They didn't even have bears. I don't think, anyway. I learned a lot about bears. Just look at the Persona stream. We learned about polar bears. Hi. Okay.
I can't get the gate open! We're trapped!
You know, I think these guys are going to burn to death. Not a lot I can do about it. No, fine, I'll help. It's not like I have a choice. With emotional support, I respect you, Gate. Thank God I didn't run anyone over. That would have been awkward. Oh, I've got one. Being anyone who wasn't either a rebellion, someone rebelling, or a peasant during the French Revolution. That would have sucked. Because if they didn't guillotine you, they beat you to death. Or being a revolutionary in the later period of the French Revolution, where the revolutionaries started killing revolutionaries who weren't revolutionary enough. Oh. Or being a member of a city that didn't surrender to Genghis Khan's Mongols. Not being a Jacobian or being a Jacobian. Yeah. Not being a... Because the Mongols, if your city didn't... And the Persians, actually. If your city surrendered, you got treated pretty well. If you didn't, the Mongols were not nice. Neither were the Persians, actually. I mean, there's that story of Genghis Khan when he takes one of the cities, he piles everyone on the floor, puts a plank of wood on them, then puts more people, then another plank of wood, then etc, etc, and then he had tea on top of the entire thing. Well, it's they're fed up with sieges, but it also works as a tactic. Because if you're brutal to the city you take that doesn't surrender, if you brutally slaughter them, and everyone hears about how badly you brutally slaughtered them, and then you come back and to the second city, and you go, well, we did it to them because they didn't stop, they're going to surrender. I mean, that's how the Mongols took pretty much all of China. And obviously, either you like Dan Carlin, so I assume you've listened to his Mongolian one. It's well worth it if you haven't. It's a great insight into an amazing group of people. These guys... Oh my god, bread!
So much death. So much blood.
Oh, those are pheasants. I honestly thought they were penguins. Which, when I think about it now...
Battalion is sounding the retreat. We must fall back to the courthouse.
Makes sense.
Sir, ground to a halt. Been here for the hour.
Wait, you've been here for an hour? How have you been... Okay, so, fun thing about medieval battles, they didn't last very long. Oh yeah, the British penguins are well known. But you've been here for an hour. Really? This is the Rome that conquers the world, but spends an hour standing at the end of the Brit.
Let's show them the strength of our shields.
Yeah. It's a lot of physical exertion. It's exhausting. And most of war is making the other side give up. So, of course, it's not going to... They've been here for an hour. You guys all deserve to die. That is a ridiculous amount of time. Hell, you know what? I'm more surprised they've been here for an hour and those archers didn't run out of bullets. Like, what is it? I think English longbowmen with their bows would go through their entire grouping of arrows in a couple of minutes. You know what I mean. Bullets, arrows, slings. Your slings, javelin, bullets, arrows, etc., etc. Just being pedantic. But yeah, they would have run out of arrows by now after an hour.
You men, round up whoever's left and fall back. The rest of you, keep this bridge open for the retreat. I'll meet with Vitalian at the courthouse. Yes, sir.
I definitely won't bring any of you with me for some reason. Oh, hey, look, dyeing vats. I wonder if purple's here. Yes, it is. The royal well, that's ruined. It's a nice design for an ancient Roman city. Magic quivers. Hey, Amos, how's it going? You might be right. Magic quivers. Wait. I saw a hoplite shield. That could be things. No. A lot of these fucking shields. You're getting the Eva greeting, Emma. Always fun. Random capitalization, mine. Ooh, local Comic-Con. How was it? I love a Comic-Con. I usually go to the London one. I do love a Comic-Con. Costs way more money than I usually have. Really? Like,
The courthouse is off limits, Roman.
you don't look like an official. Because Romans didn't really do beards. At least not like that. You could have a fancy beard. I killed the giant cow furry, so, you know, a bit slow. Fair enough. But did you spend more money than you expected to? Which is usually what happens when I go to Comic-Con. I've still got a bunch of those boxes that I got in Comic-Con. Oh, you brought friends? Well, I bring... Punch in the face. Flip. And a stab. Block. Cut. Oh, you were there as a vendor. Ah, okay. Fair play. I have worked in a Comic-Con before as a vendor. Well, no, it wasn't a Comic-Con. It was the London Film and Comic-Con, which is a little different. And the person who did it fucked up when they designed it. They didn't. It was a fucked up situation. Yeah, booths end up costing way more than you think. But now you get to watch people get stabbed. Well, hopefully you got some either good sales out of it, or you got some good, I'm not going to say good exposure. That feels too... I don't like saying exposure. No worries, Eva. But either got some good sales out of it, or had some good chats. Part of the fun is talking to people. Stab in the gut. Stab in the throat. Stab in the me. Must have told them it was a sleazy artist, so we'll see next year. Fair. We won! Did we win? Fair play. It's nice when you got a booth neighbor. We connected with our booth neighbor when I did it. I mean, how much respite are we going to get? They're invading with thousands of men. They had siege towers, Viserion. Siege towers. Or Battalion. We going to leave, or you're going to... There you go. But I spent most... Because I was selling, like, secondhand comic books. So I was running around a lot to other comic book vendors to see if they wanted to buy them in bulk.
York is lost. We must get as many of our men out as we can. The river. That's the only way out now.
We'll get them on the ship from Rome. It's armored and will withstand anything the barbarians can throw at it.
No. They will have to go on the other boats. Commodus and his guard escaped on the warship. They were the first to run. The first out of the harbor. Kicking aside women and children. As
good old cowards. Gotta love cowardly leaders. I mean, in theory, we have enough men to hold the building. It just...
We're cut off from all districts and trying to hold the bridges, but most of our men have been evacuated.
Nice hat.
When all our men are safe, we will evacuate on the last boat out. Are you clear?
Yes, sir.
Marius, this way.
Okay. Yeah, I had my own artwork that I was pulling. Well, I figured it was your own art, because I remember you said you were an artist. As I said, hopefully you made some good sales.
Tell the Senate. What Commodus has done will have to be paid for.
Agreed.
Why? It's a bit pointless having your bows out, guys. It also must be nice going to Comic-Con with your own art, because you get appreciation in person. Something you don't see much on, like, Instagram. By the way, Amos, if you have an Instagram for your art, feel free to share it on the chat. Or if you have a...
You there. Fall back.
Dude, what the hell else do you sell
We're getting you out
art on?
I'll take the Scorpio to provide you cover. You men, hold me back to the left.
Pull me, men! Pull me. I don't think I hit the explodey thing. Thank God they're just walking. Of course they're retreating. They can't fight against my fantastic cart thing. Uh-oh. Okay, there is no way that would be that accurate. We should probably leave. Hippity hoppity, let's get off this property. I mean, cowards is a strong term. You guys are bombing us, apparently. And I have clearly proven I'm not a coward. Uh-oh. Shit, my shield didn't help! Oh, it did help.
Go, Marius! I'll hold them off until the ship is clear.
No! You have to go. You must live. The Senate will listen to you. You're a commander. They have to. Now go.
Boop. play, and I will follow forever. Pleasantry. Oh, Jesus! Alright, stabbity, stabbity, stabbity time. I got distracted looking at art. Social media does suck, in all fairness. It's, I always feel bad with artists on social media because I think it's really hard for social media to push art across. Oh, time for my last heroic stand versus the tribes of these guys. You guys think I'm done? I'm not done. I'll fight all of you. I'll kill all of you. Watch me. Floor stomp. Stab in the stomach. Oh god, 3 a day and all that crap. It's... Honestly, I do think social media is entirely, your chance of getting recognized on social media is, at the end of the day, it's luck. It's luck more than anything. You can trend or you can not trend. Suck it! I beat all of you guys. Though I die a hero of Rome. Come on, you Kratos-looking fuckers! It's just space if you want to go for fame or infamy. Fame is probably better than infamy. Infamy is short-lived. Yeah, it wasn't the most prolific of victories, was it? I just got thrown off a ledge. Ah, it's Nip Slip. Did I lose the knife? I don't remember losing the knife.
Damocles was a great warrior. A revered leader in a vast army. His cowardly commanders abandoned him. Nemesis, the goddess of revenge, allowed Damocles to return to the world as a vengeful spirit. A ghostly, black-armored centurion who would hunt down and kill each of the generals who had wronged him.
Thank God I didn't drown. Oh, now I just gotta walk back to Rome. Oh, this mud is never gonna come out. I like the image there's just an English soldier watching it. What do you think he's doing and looking at us so forlornly? I don't know, he looks like he's got a victory to go, mate, of a vengeful quest, I think. Yeah.
Darius Titus, you are a general of Rome. I brought you here to protect me from Damocles. But you are Damocles! protect. You are Damocles.
Indeed I am. And my story is almost at an end. I became driven by one thought, one solitary desire. The desire for vengeance. Vengeance against the Emperor Nero, who had my family butchered. Vengeance against his despicable sons, who betrayed my legion!
And who took my cape.
In order to exact my vengeance, I'd have to return to where my journey began. Return to my home.
Danger surrounded me on my journey back to Rome. The evil which had plagued Britain had now infected this city. Starving refugees from our once free Rome lined the roads, telling tales of deprivation and torture. The rule of law lay shattered.
For some reason he's really, really tall.
My life's solitary purpose was to return to Rome and end the evil that you created, Nero. To prevent you from destroying the Rome that I love, and to return it to its people.
I'm pretty sure Nero died when he was in his 30s. At the latest. I don't know why, but I assume they made him old fat man so he could have sons who could be equally evil. But I mean, he had friends who were pretty fucked up. So arguably, you could just go down that route. Who am I to judge their choice of whatever? I'm only playing this because I like making fun facts. And it's a comfort game. I like coming back to this game. It's fun. The loading times are ridiculous. But I can't always play Starfield and join the zeitgeist of either loving it or hating it, which seems to be the only two extremes for that game. Although admittedly that will return tomorrow. I'm not sure when, as I have to go fix someone's TV. Well, we're going to take a little break while I just run to the bathroom. So, go for your peas and your poops, peeps. Be back in a minute. I return to continue my mission of walking around sad Rome. See, look, sad Romans. Ew. Nero solvere debeo. I don't speak Latin, but I assume that's scathing, and yet on the other hand, crucifixions. That is a lot of crucifixions. I mean, y'all could just cut them down if they're still alive, but no, you do you. Don't let me stop you. I mean, Nero didn't do that many crucifixions. He did crucify Christians. He didn't like Christians. And he did crucify them. He did supposedly use them as torches. You know, he'd crucify them and then set them on fire in his palace's gardens, so there'd be nice little human torches. It's weird. It's a weird thing to do. He was a weird guy. He wasn't as bad. He arguably wasn't as bad as history made him out to be. But he was still a weird guy. Okay, there aren't even any corpses. You're just praying to a boat, so that's weird. Ave Nero. Someone in the art team had fun making all of these, and that's okay. That's the other thing. The Romans were pretty good on public health. They wouldn't leave bodies everywhere because people get sick. There's a Gorgon. Love a Gorgon. And a bull. Natura. Angry bull. Not sure why my sword's drawn. Oh, hey, look.
Praetorians!
What's this then? Valiant hero? Battle-scarred veteran of the campaigns?
Listen, I'm about to do some pretty horrible things to you guys because, frankly, you're asking for it. Alright, screw you guys. Time for a little bit of stabby stabby. Tell you one thing I do kind of want to get, because so for those who may not remember, granted it wasn't that long ago, so if you didn't remember I'd be surprised. This was one of the games that came out when the Xbox One was originally released, and then the other one, it was kind of compared to the Order 1886 for the PlayStation. Now this you can get for quite cheap. The Order 1886 still cost a ridiculous amount of money. One day I'll get it just for jokes, just to see. Wouldn't really murder, they attack me, in fairness. Also, the fuck are your reinforcements gonna do? Die? I mean, I brutally murdered them. Arguably, 1886 is actually worse. Well, I say it's worse. I've never played it, so I don't know. But I am tempted. And 5 other people.
You two, take a look.
Hopefully they don't see my spiffy helmet.
Nothing. Get back to your post. Yes, sir.
Good, they didn't see. Stupid Romans.
I'm gonna have to stay off the streets if I want to avoid trouble.
I mean, kind of missed that already when I really killed them, didn't I? You'd think again that when this hard on the dramatic, on the, you know, look of everything.
There's a rogue soldier on the kill, and we're going to find him.
Wasn't me.
Murdering scum. Come on, lads.
Listen, this is gonna seem like I'm attacking you guys. And I am. Hey, Danny. I'm killing Romans now. I'm a Roman killing Romans. How are you, Danny? You doing good? I know your vibe check was a tired-looking cat. Punch in the face, stab in the face. Or the stomach, I don't know. Wherever I stabbed him somewhere. He's been stabbed. What a fog. One match, that's all it would take, and this tinderbox would go up like a tinderbox. Weirdly Greek statues here. Kind of getting stabbed in the face. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm glad you're still marching on, if nothing else. And if you ever need anything, you can always ask. I'm sure everyone in the Discord would be willingly jump to your aid.
Oi, up there! Take cover!
And it could be these guys who are going to get murdered by me. Well, okay, it's not murder technically because they're attacking me. Arguably, it's self-defense. And I'm very good at self-defense when it adds to murder. Did I win? I think I won. There's nobody else saying that they're gonna get me, so that feels like a solid win. Right? Guys, was that a solid win? Any of you can tell me that it... Guys? Oh yeah, the murdering. Was that a solid win?
No more murdering for you, you dog. Stand down.
Come on then, boys. Let's have a pool party.
Stand down or die.
Stand down? Who do you think you are? We are Praetorian.
Yeah, well, I've got wet feet. Hey, look, he was Praetorian. How'd it work for him? No worries, Danny. Come here. I'm gonna stab you in the face. Or apparent. Oh no, really? Really? Oh, with the slight drowning before the stabbing in this horribly dirty water. Jesus, it is full of algae. Gross. Anyway. Remember, folks, it's not murder if you're a Praetorian. Okay, you know what? That was rude. I didn't interrupt any of you. So now I've got to murder them. I'm going to act like you're the ones causing Danny issues. And as such, we remove the issues. With stabbing. That's what you get for wearing them stupid masks. No door shall hold me away. That's the second fawn statue I've seen. And he's ripped. Fair play to him. Fair play. Goatman got that pack, yo. I could have a six-pack. But it would involve exercising and not eating stuff. And frankly, the sacrifices seem too much. Really? That's not even a good grave. Like, if you're gonna have a mass grave, sure, don't put it right there. That's just poor planning. This is why despots don't work. They don't think about these things. Also, no one's questioned town being stealthy in full armor. But meanwhile...
Who will help us? There's no clean water, no sanitation, no bedding, and food. What food? I have to beg for it. Are you lost, stranger?
No. I'm home.
Not like you remember it, though, eh? Nothing is in Rome now.
That's some weird audio mixing. So, do you want something, or... No? Alright. Do you mind cutting these bodies down? It's weird. It's weird y'all have kept these up for so long. Just realizing I left home and never cleaned up the corpses. That's awkward. Lady with a lightning stick. I'ma call her Lightning Babe. I remember my family who were brutally murdered here. Oh, look, there I am. Yay, PTSD. Super wish I'd remembered to clean up their bodies. I did not. So, people who are watching, if you want to talk, you don't have to. I'm not going to make you. I'm fully happy to talk to myself.
You see,
Now fully realised I never plugged in the headphone I'm wearing. What are you playing at the moment?
Who are you?
What you enjoying as you play through?
My father was a hero of Rome.
Your father was a great general and a popular senator. Too popular, perhaps. The Emperor is a jealous man. A petty man.
Yes.
Your father lived to serve Rome. Emperor Nero serves only himself.
Yeah, her jiggle physics are a bit off.
Power for the sake of
I mean, she walks one way and they seem to go every other way.
believes himself a god.
Chance of Sonar. Don't know it. What is it?
Cold wind from the north whispered poisonous words.
Emails and phone tag.
Your father and other
Yes, you heard
like-minded
jiggle
men
physics. Your
wanted
back
to
either
turn
immediately
them
returns
into
that.
people.
I'm talking about nipple slips here's jiggle physics, which seem to go in various different directions. I don't know what Chance of Sonar is. Linguistic puzzle game. That sounds like my worst nightmare. Eva, what are you playing at the moment?
He lavished upon them great powers and responsibilities.
Eva, I will restart. I will continue playing that Digimon game.
Rome is failing its children.
Video games. I want to replay Oxenfree. Fair dude. Do it. Stream it. Do it. Stream it.
And you, like
Are you still talking, lady?
have a role to play.
You're not in my chat. I'll replay the Digimon Detective game. I actually want to. I like Digimon Cyber Sleuth, but it is so stupid. Why do you fuckers keep giving me these knives? I've got like 9 of them. This isn't Fallout. I don't need 50 knives. Well. Or maybe I do need 50 knives. I don't know. Roman knives didn't look like that. Nope, time to be awesome. Oh look, it's Eva's mind. Yep, super dark muscular guy putting on armor and then a whole bunch of naked ladies dancing and naked dudes dancing. I'm playing Starfield on my own, Stellaris for both of you. I have a whole die, yep. This is very Slaaneshi, except all the women only have 1 pair of tits. If it was proper Slaanesh, they'd have 4 or 6. Fair play to the tassels they got. Meh. There's my angry face.
I needed entry to the Emperor's tournament. This could be granted by just one man, so I paid him a visit.
It's just editing is on point.
I come for the tournament.
Ah! You're a gladiator. Oh. The mythical armor is a fine touch indeed. You gave me quite the shock. Only the most skilled fighters can enter the tournament.
Look, I'm wearing a feathered headdress, so...
Fight as well as you dress.
I killed like 9 Praetorians. Huh. So, other thing that isn't going to be correct, I'm going to kill these other gladiators. In the actual ancient Rome, gladiators didn't kill each other. they might have occasionally done it by accident, but realistically, you just didn't. Partially because gladiators cost a lot of money. They were athletes. You had to train them, you had to feed them, so they would usually avoid killing them if they could. Yeah, fights to the death were expensive, and usually, actually, I mean, they killed prisoners. That's something they definitely did. You'd have an execution going on, but the gladiators wouldn't really bother, and the audience might have some participation. And it makes sense when you think about it. It cost... Gladiators were expensive. And they made money. I mean, people liked betting on the games.
Oh my. This is unexpected. I think my brother Commodus may have a...
I'm only a contender for Commodus if I sit in a cage.
This just keeps getting better.
They have kind of combined a bunch of emperors together. Wait, hold on. Are they putting breast milk into a goblet? Okay, that's breast milk in a goblet. That's, I don't know how her spine is doing that on that fresco. Like, fair. Okay. How am I meant to look at the frescoes when you guys keep stopping me? Yeah, it's very similar to modern day wrestling. First Blood was quite common. Once again, glad you guys didn't stop me. I'm also looking at the frescoes because they're pretty close. But Commodus was, I believe, the son of Marcus Aurelius, not Nero. And he was a pretty useless emperor. He wasn't so much evil as... The people loved him. He was loved by the people, but he wasn't... That was about it. Yeah, so that's breast milk. Okay, every time I go near the breast milk, it moves me away.
Spice it up a bit. For our next act, we welcome two champions, Romulus and Remus, the killers of
Pretty sure it was Africanus Scipio who killed Carthage, but okay. Hold on. Yeah, he wasn't evil. He was just kind of...
That was scandalously fun. Scintillating. Come, meet me in my quarters. You want to fight for your emperor?
Yeah, he did. I mean, Nero did a lot of rebuilding as well, but Commodus was not a good... Commodus would have been fine in any other... If Commodus had existed when the Senate was in power in Rome, he probably would have been fine. But as the emperor with absolute power, he was more of an issue. I don't know who this guy's based on. Aurelius, Commodus, Claudius, Nero. Yeah, sounds about right. No. Hold on.
Here is your scroll of entry. Don't lose it.
Uh-huh.
You've transformed killing into an art form. I, however, express myself
Sex?
in different ways. Here is some of my more recent work.
Oh, good old Caligula. Now, Caligula was a bit nuts.
The final embellishments. It's a gift from my father, the Emperor.
How is...
It's an amazing piece of work, if I may say so myself.
But then Nero was counted as the next Caligula. That's what he was called by the people who disliked him.
A small compartment inside the head that will make it cry the finest white wine to symbolize his great love for the Empire. Though I suppose it could be made quite...
I will appreciate that the actor who did this part, who didn't have that many lines, did this good. Bye. A lot of them died quite young. You also have the period of the 5 emperors. I mean, Octavian or Augustus, he was arguably the longest. I can't remember who the longest emperor was, to be fair.
Grey mountains
Is that a
drag
kink?
down the Senate.
This might be a kink. That's a dirty robe, though.
The streets of Rome will run red. Red with blood. I've seen you in my dreams. Cut me loose if you wish to know your future. Fallen hero of Rome. Spirit of vengeance.
Snip, snap. Don't give me the clap. Yay, jiggle physics. Tick, tick, tick. There are occasions when developers make the jiggle physics go to the point where it's almost like they've got a life of their own. It's just, they can be standing still and suddenly it's... Hi. Yeah, no, she kind of hot. Kind of does it for you, the whole... Look. The whole Pict Celtic thing is kind of hot. And arguably it's historically hot for us because it looks back at, you know, painted Jezebel. It's a whole thing. I mean, arguably my thing is she probably don't wash very much, so she probably smell a bit.
But Emperor Nero, he can only die by his own sword.
I'm willing to test that theory.
You cannot kill him.
But also, she got booty cheeks. Oh, God, Eva. Oh, there's subtlety, and then there's no subtlety. Oh, that was delicately, was it? Oh. Well, bye, Bowl. By the way, they're going to finish that statue and just notice his dead son. They're not going to do anything. They're just going to finish the statue.
Commodus was next. Here at the Colosseum, he would show all Rome his great victories and claim our
I like the
deeds.
Damocles armor.
Now I would earn the right
Wait.
to fight him and cut this poison from the heart of Rome. I would have my vengeance.
He's actually fucking saying this out loud. This guy's just standing there like, the fuck are you on about? I came to find Commodus. I'll kill him. Don't tell anybody, though. You're my only friend. Right? Be a bro, right? Today I ate a bean. It was a good bean. That's right, Nero. I totally ate a bean. Weird days happened. You know what it's like when you've been eating a bean. It's funny, right, Nero? By the way, I killed your son, and I talked to myself.
You'll be slaughtered in the first blow. I've fought in every arena. No man's put me
It's
down
amazing.
yet. This
He's
is the Colosseum.
He's saying all this shit to himself out loud.
You are meant to die.
Fun fact, you're about to see the Colosseum change consistently, and it was very changeable. For instance, there's records that they had a naval fight inside the Colosseum, which is amazing. You know, they flooded it and everything. I mean, it probably wasn't able to do it this quickly, but you could change a lot of it. It had segmented sections and everything. I've been to the Colosseum. It's worth seeing, but you will be stuck waiting to go on a fucking look at it, because it is one of the most visited places in the world. Oh, time for stabby stabby. Yeah, well, that's how they did, horribly. It's how they did the animals in the thing. They, the animals were kept underground, so that when they came out, they were completely blinded. They couldn't see anything, and it made it much safer to kill them. Commodus, famously enough, was big on fighting animals, but only with a bow and arrow. He didn't like doing it on the floor with a sword. So he's just... And to his credit, he was a very good archer. But he did also try and marry his sister, although that wasn't that uncommon in Rome. They quite liked marrying their siblings. Actually, it's only if you apply civilization. Yeah, they don't want to hurt them. It doesn't, as you say, it doesn't work to kill your gladiators. Not when you can kill Christians, which Nero liked to do. He didn't like Christians very much. Which is ironic when you think that it was also the Romans who made Christianity one of the biggest religions. So, you know. And Christians got the last laugh. Granted, that's also because out of all the ancient pantheons, I tend to find the Romans the most boring. Partially because they're just Greek, but also partially they weren't as fun as the Greek. Like, the Greek gods are stupid. In a good way. You know, the Greek gods are kind of... Zeus will just fuck everything. And that's just kind of fun. Yeah, they're excessively human because the Greeks knew what humanity was. Like, they're our gods and they're human. Guys, I've killed most of everybody. I mean, if you had to ask me who I thought the best toss-up would be between, you know, Vikings, Egyptian, and Greek gods, who are arguably some of the most interesting, I don't know who I'd say. Maybe... I mean, the Egyptians have some funny ones, like Horus getting cut up. The Greeks have their gods getting beaten by humans more. And you can see the bias a lot. Like, Ares in the Greek mythology gets fucked up a lot because most of the Greek city-states didn't like him. It was only really the Spartans, so Ares in a lot of the myths gets fucked over. Partially made the whole Percy Jackson thing make more sense. The Vikings didn't really do that in the same degree, or the Danish, because the Vikings, they're not really, the people aren't the Vikings, it's just the ancient Danish. You could also say the Saxons, who had a similar religion. Which made the whole... I mean, hell, part of the reasons the Saxons became the Anglo-Saxons was they were running from Christianity. A lot of pagans ran away from Christianity. And I mean, arguably the history of Christianity is quite interesting. I wonder why. Fair. Christians were a weird bunch. BT Dubs, I won. I mean, we just... I say we. The funny thing about the Celts and the... Well, the Picts. I'm calling them Celts, and they're not deliberately Celts. But the Picts were primarily, after the Romans got pushed to Wales and Scotland. I have some Scottish genealogy, but I'm mostly Anglo-Saxon, and judging by the fact my dad's ginger, probably more than enough Germanic. In other words, half my ancestors were probably weird Vikings who sat on a boat and smelled of fish. But that isn't saying much. There's a reason England has been called a mongrel country before. We've been invaded and mixed with so many different groups of people that it's... Wolves aren't swift. Wolves get attacked by Liam Neeson. This is proving to be a problem. You missed. He hasn't actually shot his bow yet. I feel a bit bad killing him. Dude. I mean, this is probably fitting. I'm sure it could do that.
You know, if you were smart like me, you'd think about fighting with really well done. You're not me, are you? You're just a meat sack waiting.
I mean,
The wicked Britons sent forth their greatest warriors. They thought they could stop the indomitable Commodus. Murderous, feral warriors.
yeah, they were murderous, but Commodus was in a cage at this point. But Romans would lie. That's how you got to triumph. You lied a little bit. Block, stab, cut a knee, cut a neck.
Oh, silly me. I misremembered. There were actually many more murderous, feral warriors.
How would you know? You were in a cage.
Damocles has been brilliant, hasn't he? So brilliant that I want his head.
Well, I feel like you're taking this personally.
1,000 denaries to whoever brings it to me.
Guys, be cool.
That reward's mine.
Okay.
Sorry, Damocles. It's 1,000 denarii. I'll make it quick.
I mean,
Look at you, vengeful Damocles, emulating the feats of the great General Commodus. What nonsense!
yeah,
I destroyed the Britons single-handed. You struggle even with all this help.
really? Single-handed. The only single hand you use is to cradle your tiny baby balls.
Not some stupid gladiator. Me! Oh, come on, Damocles. You're supposed to be emulating my great achievements.
Why don't you come down here and do it yourself, you gaudy little fucker? And I'll tell you the same thing I told the prostitute. It's not always this hard. I don't know. I have no idea what you say to a prostitute. I assume nothing good. But anyway, I just killed all my friends. That is a drama. He died sassy.
Will destroy the aqueduct. What a finale!
I guess. There we go. Now, I wonder when they'll let me stab Commodus in the throat. Now they'll let me stab Commodus in the throat.
Over the last decade, I have vanquished every nation that dared stand against us. I am the greatest general ever to lead Rome and her peoples. Today,
Weirdly reminiscent of the Rome Total War speeches.
yes, the honor of witnessing the slaughter of every gladiator sent in against me. These once great and feared gladiators now lie dead, broken before you, slain by me, your general, your
Leader.
your savior.
for some more than a little worried.
Why so, my emperor?
Damocles has been fighting like a lion all day and still looks alarmingly strong.
Fear not for your son's life, my emperor.
I fear not for that little shit.
I mean, I feel like this Nero is about 30 years older than he was.
Wasted a fortune on him to win.
I will shorten the odds. Your purse.
Also, he's emperor. He wouldn't care about his purse, so he's the richest man in Rome.
And so is the lady.
No, he didn't. Oh, God.
Your savior!
Oh, there it is.
You say you are protecting Rome. Who will protect you from me?
I've got a broken shield, which is probably not great. Come on, Ansem. Only thing I hate about this game, you can't use the bloody thing. The bloody fury mode against the bosses. For some reason, and I don't know why. Miss me, now you gotta get slaughtered by me. Miss. Ow. Okay, you didn't miss me that time. Fair enough. Come on. Come on. See, your dad didn't teach you how to fight. Mine did before he died.
Breathe your last breath, you stinking, putrid filth!
Dude, pocket sand. No! No. You use pocket sand. That's Dale's move.
Silence!
Hmm.
Come on, Damocles. Take your vengeance.
Over here! I'm Commodus, you fool! I'm Commodus! I'm Commodus!
The show's over for you, Damocles.
Well, this would be threatening if I hadn't.
Which one of these prodigious warriors is the true Commodus?
Well, it's not this guy.
I think not!
Well, I bet it's kind of done by the fact that only one of you is moving normally. I mean, dude, I am killing your bodyguards. With ease, I should add. Ugh, touch me. Gross.
Now we get serious.
Okay. Yeah, shouldn't have let me get the combo bonus. Because that's just made this a whole lot easier. Come on, Spinny. You missed. I have Roman rolling. What do you have? Roman roll. Okay. Roman rolling is not the most accurate way of doing anything. Come on. Woo! Punch in the face. Oh, dude, you lost your shield. That's a bleh. Okay. Quick time. Also, why didn't it affect him? Alright, I'm drunk with the baby boomers. Oh no! It's the attack from the bean man. Ah, my face is buns. Stabby, stabby, not on a kebabi for you. Okay. I feel my feet. Hopefully none of you's the womble. Oh no, it's the Halo man. No, block your face. Oh, it's this. Oh, the spines. I fear bees. Oh, you're not a bee. Sorry, I thought you was a bee. Oh, my head pad didn't help. The bee is gone.
You feel that poison? Can't take any chances, Damocles. You understand? I know I'm immortal, but the plebs can be so fickle.
That's fear the bees.
Take your last breath, Commodus.
I'm healed from the bees. I was worried. I think this is the longest boss fight in the game. Which is funny, because, you know, the game promotes him as not that good a fighter, but he keeps going. I would have given up after the first chest thing, although he is wearing armor, so I'm also not sure where there's blood. You missed. Ow. No, tell a lie. I think Boudica might be the longest in the game. Oh, hey, look, you're immortal, right? Ugh.
I am Damocles. I am vengeance. You are next. Kill it! Kill it!
Oh shit. What am I gonna do with the head? Dodge and stab and dodge and slash. Don't know why any of them are wearing armor. A little bit of stabby stab. Oh, he swung, he stabbed, he woo, back. It's a lot more slashing than you do with a Roman sword. You lost your head. Oh yeah. You wouldn't do slashing with a Roman sword. It was very stabby. Less slashy. And this is when we realize this was never Ryse, son of Rome. It's the new Assassin's Creed. Was it my father? Hi. I'm surprised there wasn't Assassin's Creed in Rome. Maybe it'd just be the same as the Greek one.
We need to get out of here.
I still think they should do China. Not Japan, because that just goes to Tsushima. And India's interesting, but China be a good one.
The Senate is nothing but frightened old men.
Yeah.
They no longer listened.
Just explore. I mean, you kind of did it in Assassin's Creed 2. One of them let you go to Rome. The later games. I can't remember. Brotherhood?
Commodus has held the legions back.
Yeah, well, he's dead. I cut off his head.
Whilst a massive barbarian army has swarmed across the empire, wreaking havoc.
Now we're in fan fiction territory. This didn't happen until the splitting of the Rome, with West and East Rome fighting each other, etc., etc. Boudica died in England. She only really had a few minor battles and died very quickly in her first actual battle. If Boudica had won, it would have been a very different story. But she didn't. To be fair, Nero never met Boudica. He didn't want anything to do with her. When she started killing villagers, he wanted to leave.
They mean to destroy us. Destroy the Empire. With Commodus gone, they'll ask me to assume command.
If you start calling yourself a god, I'll stab you.
My best men, if we're going to hold Rome. When I suspected it was you in the arena, I readied this.
Just pulls it back. It's the painted lady. Just going, hello.
And he will. But we must save Rome first. I need you now, man.
Can I wash my face?
Fight for your father. Fight
I've got a
for your
dirtier
legion.
face than the characters in Starfield.
For Rome.
Boudica. Once her fate was in my hands. Now, she spearheaded the army of 1,000 tribes. Their giant beasts of war bore down
How?
our gates. The evils of a rotten empire visited upon its capital. We must all answer for our choices, Nero. But it's the people of Rome that now pay for yours.
I mean, the real question is, where did she get elephants from?
Your fight was not with Rome itself, but with Nero, who had our fathers murdered.
Called one out in the end. Well, he is a bro. He's been a bro with us this entire time.
But if Rome falls...
Also, I'm pretty sure elephants never got used in a city siege, because the fuck are they going to do? They couldn't get through most gates. Look, you don't insult the British penguins of war. Okay, that's why we kept the Falklands. It was for the penguins. Thank God they don't look up. I mean, yeah. Exactly, it's begging elephants just to trample everyone. Also, that one line of Romans, realistically, would be able to hold a hell of a lot of barbarians.
Numbers by 1,000 to 1 here, but confined space will take away that advantage. And, Godspeed willing, Rome will see another dawn.
Yeah, well, admittedly, the Emperor who came after Nero wasn't much better. I mean, he was better, but he wasn't that much better. Actually, I'm pretty sure after Nero, wasn't it the period of the 5 emperors? No, it was after Commodus that had the period of the 5 emperors. Who was it? One of them, after it died, you had the period of the 5 emperors that took like a year of really brutal fighting and war. Basically, it's not going to get much better for Rome for a bit. I also really want to rewatch the Rome HBO series. We had a great Octavian. And a reasonable... Actually, a really good Mark Anthony, too, in fairness. Joke's on them. I have fire powers. I already used them. I was Commodus, the year of the 5 emperors. Whole bunch of people died. Awful period. Praetorians, actually one of the main instigators of that, joining the wrong people and trying to be political. One of the times they decided to fight against an actual legion and got butchered. Which is still just funny. I mean, Surely the archers can focus on their own. Yeah, Praetorian Guard were big instigators because they had a lot of power. Why wouldn't they? They were the most powerful military force in Rome at the time. Roman history is fun. It is, because it's so... The Roman emperors are all just kind of characters in themselves. Like, even the good ones, like Augustus, not a nice guy. Or Octavian, whatever you want to call him. It's all very much kind of no sex or anything, adultery is a crime, but also super adulterous. They are just fun. Wait, we lost our archers? I mean, 2 lines of Romans should have no difficulty dealing with that amount of barbarians. I kinda used the pitch almost immediately. Why? Crap, elephant. Well, Commodus's successor didn't even... One of Commodus's successors paid off the Praetorian Guards because he was the only one in the city, and he was adamant he should be emperor because he thought, well, why wouldn't you want to be emperor? Being emperor was great. You didn't live very long, usually. But that kind of goes with being a ruler. You rule a country, you don't live very long. Well, do yours. What are you doing? Oh god, I barely had a chance to shoot him. Maybe when you replay this, you forget how many turret sections there are. Shit. Yeah, I'm working on it. Maybe get the archers to do something. Oh, that's right, they're dead. Oh, that's on me. I forgotty spaghetti. And that's how you win. Okay, well that's just unlucky. Although, if you want to beat Romans, that's a good way to do it. Break the line, surround them, or go behind them. They didn't like cavalry either.
By the gods, there's no end to the filthy bastards. We have to hold them here. Fire at will!
I thought they were all dead.
I'll lead the counter-charge. I need every man we can spare.
No, I will lead the charge.
You'll never make it back.
I can hardly let you have all the glory now, can I?
You can. You know, if these two were Greeks, they would definitely be banging. Just saying. And more power to them. It is a pretty game. Also, not sure how she got that fucking elephant through there. Dumbo. That would not kill an elephant. If anything, it would actually really piss it off. She's very yelly, Boudica. She's a yelly lady. Use your A button to block. Gotta love a screamer. Fair and yeah, no, give you that. Although, makes it awkward depending on the situation. Like, then you leave your hotel room and the person in the next room just gives you a weird look.
But our lines are broken. We have raiding parties operating throughout the city.
Understood.
Have you considered not sucking when I'm not there? Okay, well, I don't know how that happened.
Oh, a real soldier to fight.
Block and a stab. Stab, stab. Roll around and slice. Glorious. They never expect the reach around. And that's their problem. Stop sucking. Oh no, you all won. Well, now I feel like a dick. That was my B, guys. My B. Come on then.
Come on, this way.
Huh. Explodey.
We need to clear a way through. Battalion is on the other side.
Some of you will be heroes fighting against the enemies of Rome. The others are building.
Yes, sir. Raiding party.
Okay, let's put you guys there. And you know what? I'll let you defend there. I will take this side.
Archers, take the left platform.
As I like to call it, fish barrel me shoot. Cool, well, don't fail. That's what I mean. This game is a lot more turrety than I remember. But I always think that. I don't think a Basilisk even does that much. And I bet he'll survive. Saying that, I don't actually mind a good turret section. Oh, crap. Ow. Block and a stab. He has the Saruman hand, and he also kind of looks like the guy. Better go save Vitalion. He'll be fine. I'm coming, Vitala Daddy. Remember, if we were Greeks, we'd be boning. And it was perfectly normal for them. I remember telling a guy I worked with who was adamant that the Spartans were the coolest guys around. I remember the way his face fell when I told him that they boned each other. And that was normal enough for them at the time. Spartans, super gay. That's right, Eva, tail wag moment. I mean, arguably, it could get a little weird, and it maybe probably went younger than you'd like, because it's history and they're weird. I mean, only in Oh yeah, no, ancient Greek, super gay. Oh no! My bro daddy. Aw, we didn't get a dramatic conversation. Yes, also toxic masculinity. It's a curiosity. The Spartans were like, women aren't allowed to do anything, but also we're gonna fuck each other. Not sure why I lost my hearing. Okay, I'm down. Yeah, well, I mean, the Spartans were like, Athens, bunch of women. Anyway, I'm gonna go bone this other dude. They're odd.
Marius, son of
Not that there's anything particularly feminine
Ryse.
about two guys getting on. If anything, it's more manly than the opposite.
Your destiny awaits you.
Look around you. How will I prevent the fall of Rome? All is lost.
Don't
And how
waste
much
time
tape is holding your dress in place?
Cut off the head.
Boudica.
Oh, that didn't happen. No wonder the dress didn't come off. And that's an upskirt. Didn't mean for that. How the fuck did I get here? Yeah. No adhesives. She ain't flashing off anything. I've seen lasses wearing them. There's invisible straps and everything.
General, we can't hold them back for much longer.
Boudica.
Sir? Sir, I don't know for how much longer we can...
Oh shit, wind.
The gods do not favor us. We must
Fall back. Flee. Is that why you left your post to tell me? Is that why you left your men? We have been summoned by the gods, and you want to flee? I should kill you myself. You bring dishonor to your men. You bring dishonor to me. You bring dishonor to Rome!
Jeez, dude, chill.
I swear to you,
Oh,
centurion,
it's like a compliment
Rome
sandwich.
will fall. Not today. Today, we...
Dishonor on your cow!
More whatever's left for the 6th Legion to come about and reinforce the west flank. Pull the 5th out of the old quarter to do the same. I'll find whatever's left of the 14th and take on the enemy in front of the palace.
go. Understood.
The front line will hold. Even if I have to hold it myself.
Well, time to go use this sword. Dude, you're not even on the... What are you doing? Drama queen. Ugh. Sick people. Guys, I know this is a hospital, but maybe don't leave this corpse in the only water here. Like, even as a field hospital, that's just a dead body in the water. That guy's burned and left on the floor. That kind of makes more sense. Well, I don't care about the Praetorian. But still, clean up, guys. Clean your workstations. That's not good enough. Too many bodies.
This way, General! Boudica's forces have overrun the forum.
Stab
What are
them.
your orders? We tear a hole in Boudica's inner guard and eliminate her.
Stab them harder. Also, welcome back, Danny. No, you don't want to go in there, guys. They leave bodies in the water. Okay, fine. Greetings. I am Marius of something or other. My father was murdered by my emperor, but I'm protecting the people of Rome. Granted, I let my people slaughter your people, so, you know. I'm not entirely sure where I stand on the moral spectrum here. Solid 6, I think. I'm not sure. Like, I'm not evil, but I'm not... Yeah, I don't know. I don't really care about your people. That looks soft, what you're hitting me with. Bitch, you fight like Boudica. As such, curb stomp. Nice helmet. Don't know why you didn't wear stomach armor, but okay. Hi, you gonna come down here so we can talk? Is it weird that these guys are wearing the same nipple thing as what's-his-face's slave girls were? Like, that's pretty much the same nipple armor, right? Cool. Cool, how do I get there? Where am I going? Who are you? What am I? When am I? How am I? The answer is okay. I did an interview today, it was entertaining. But I hate interviewing.
Get that gate open. Move up.
Wait, hold on. I did that and there's a fucking elephant? Oh, no. Well, our unit died. Don't know why I bothered. I'm not climbing over that way. Oh, I am. I'll fight you on one-on-one, elephant. Honest question, who's been to Rome? Like, current day Rome. Just out of curiosity. Rome doesn't get invaded by barbarians. It does. Multiple times. So Eva's a Rome fan. Fair enough.
Down there. Provide support.
I've only been to Rome once, but my uncle lives near Rome. I just don't have the time or money to go see him. Oh, sorry, am I blocking you idiot's way? I liked Rome when I went there. It's very touristy, though. Like, one thing that you miss about Rome is it is full of tourist traps. The only place I've been that's worse in Italy was Pisa. Couldn't find a good restaurant. Yeah, sounds about right. There's a lot of tourist trap restaurant pizza places. I mean, well, I always hold something I got told. I've been to Rome. Not you've been to Rome, nonce. I just realized that doesn't make sense if you don't know the slang. Nonce is English slang for a pedophile. So I don't know if you're saying I've been to Rome and calling me a nonce. Which, rude.
Ready, men. Move out.
Which, funnily enough, is exactly how we felt about the Gears of War lore. But no, Rome is very touristy. The rule I always have when visiting, like...
Boudica, sir! On the war elephant! She's trying to breach the palace defenses!
What artillery do we have?
There's a Scorpio up on the ridge there, sir!
I always...
Sir, don't move back too far!
Oh shit, this is the bit where I've got to run past all the fucking elephant. How the fuck does this work? Shit. Just want to point out, Simba ain't got shit on me. Call me the Elephant Whisperer. Thank you for the new insult. Oh, you gotta love a good British insult. Twang! Jesus, what does it take to kill this chick? Also, I like the chicken bone she put in her arm. It's very threatening. And how to look like you chew KFC. Ooh, I wonder if we're gonna Kith. And she's run away. This feels like a romantic tete-a-tete. What was I saying? Oh yeah, when you go into a different country, the old rulers on how to find a good restaurant is eat
We meet again, Roman.
where the locals are.
This time yield or pay the price.
But that's hard to do
And let you
sometimes.
destroy Rome. Never.
We can't both win. And I've come too far to let you stand in my way.
I mean, in fairness, you built a whole army and did everything else. Honestly, I'm more impressed with what you did. So yes, it is actually possible to block her. Some of her things, anyway. I mean, honestly, realistically, Rome isn't even... Unless you're going for the historical parts, there are more interesting places in Italy to visit. Like, you find these little medieval towns in Italy that are awesome. You know, they're random... I remember finding one that was up on like a stone plateau or something. I can't remember what it was called, but it was such a cool little place. And, you know, the small towns, find the best food in the small towns. I kind of want to go back to Italy. Same in Greece, actually. The cities in Greece, pretty shitty. Well, not shitty, but they're very touristy. Or, one of my housemates, he and his missus, they go to Ibiza a lot. Now, Ibiza, if you think about it from our perspective, I saw a T-pose there, Ryse. If you go to Ibiza, you think of the kind of chavvy English people. There's a lot more to Ibiza, apparently, and apparently it's lovely.
I say yield. Do it now, Boudica.
Ow. I think you can only get 3 hits in. It's gonna kill Boudica. Come, Boudica. Wrong button. Damn it, Boudica. Well, this is awkward for me, Boudica. I go flubri. That did nothing. Yeah, 3 hits, that's what I can get. Okay, I can't get hit in the next couple of hits. I immediately got hit. Okay, this is going badly. Not enough to do it, and I don't have a heal button. Ah, I got stabbed. I mean, I can't upgrade my skills. I upgraded everything. I'm technically level 10. Apparently I can block that if it's halfway up ahead. Good to know. On the hardest difficulties, this is easily the hardest fight. And that's when you haven't been drinking the entire time. So this is going against me somewhat. I mean, it's very 62. Which, if I was in a different mindset, this would be slowly driving me nuts. If I was playing it on hardest difficulty, it would definitely drive me nuts. But, luckily, I'm not. That's right, if I do the 62 joke, you guys will stop doing it to try and stress me out. It's like when people call you smelly, so you yourself call yourself smelly. My high school experience was normal. Shut up! I don't know what she's trying to achieve with the spinny spinnies. But yeah, the point with this fight is you actually have to get the perfect timing to have any chance of finishing quickly. Because you can block the red ones if it's perfect timing. That's the only way to do it. Oh, we're getting there. Fuck you, Boudica. But also, I feel really bad for you because you are totally not at fault in this.
Marius.
What are you gonna kill?
We're not much different, you and I.
Well, you've got tits. And a vagine. And I have a peen. I think.
But in another life.
In another life, perhaps.
In another life, we would have kissed.
Not in this one.
No. Not in this one.
Boudica and Marius fanfiction. Somebody start now. Eva, get on your fanfiction pen. Write that. I want a high school AU of Mario and Boudica, Eva. High school AU. Marius can be a football player. Boudica, member of the Farmers Union? I don't know what's in these things. That's your task.
Display this from the highest place you can find.
Marius and Boudica
Barbarians in
fanfiction.
the run. The battle will be ours.
Oh, you just left it in there?
Since you're clearly not here to protect me, what now?
You had my family murdered. You have left Rome in ruins. Everything that has happened, all this needless death, your jealousy, your vanity, and your arrogance has caused it all.
Wait! Have you forgotten the Oracle's prophecy? Emperor Nero can only die by his own sword. You can't kill me. Only I can. You said so yourself. You like the gods. Hand me your dagger.
Don't.
Then I can at least die.
No, don't. Bad idea. Doesn't end well. Stupid move.
You said the barbarians have been defeated. So, it's not them pounding up that door. Those are my Praetorians. Guards! Guards! Damocles is here! He's here to kill me!
God, he runs fast for a chubby boy. I reject your homework and substitute my own. What's your own homework then, Eva? Dare I ask? Is it Marius and Vitalian?
Marius, my good man. Do you have any idea how much...
Oh shit, he's growing.
...caused me?
It's a penis man.
How hard I've worked to tease all these pieces into place.
I asked for so little and I don't even get Starfield. Okay, Starfield is your homework. Is it Towink's relationship with Matthias?
This is not the time, Boudica.
We are but the playthings of gods, and out the dust and glimmers in their immortal eyes.
Why?
It's simple. To destroy Rome and end this foolish notion of civilization.
Marius, watch out!
Why did I wear armor? It does nothing. I'm bleeding. Bleeding to death.
We gods play ours.
Alright, drama queen.
But the game has rules.
Why did I wear this armor? It does nothing to protect my innards. I can't believe he stabbed me with my revenge knife. I need that for revenge. Ah, fuck. Fuck you. Haha, POV. I stabbed you in the peen. Ah, fuck. Fuck. Ow. Hey, buddy. Look me in the eyes. I need you for a facial. Pick it up. Hold that hard shaft down. I'm gonna stab you. Don't worry. This isn't all gonna be sexual. Stab in the arm. Oh, look, it's a hand job. And the hand job led to penetration. Who knew? And then a throatful. Oh, fuck, I got kicked in the face. Ah, but he got a sword in the belly. I do love this walk, it's just quite cool. But the fact you can't fail is the bit that's a bit redundant. Oh, Jesus, right in the shoulder blade. Hold still. Oh, I didn't need that bold shot right there. Okay, well, he just didn't give a shit right there. That was fucking cold. Alright, boys. I've killed all of your friends. This is why no one took the Praetorians seriously. There we go. Well, killed everyone here. Ah, oh, god damn it. Don't. No. Ah, right in the gut. Just realizing I don't have any sons, so no heirs. Still got a sword in my gut. Still don't know why I wore armor. Okay, don't pull it. Oh, he pulled it out. Ow. Now this has got to hurt. Yeah, no, that's got to hurt. Oh, that giant sword split him open. Grody. Also, pretty sure my spine's broken. Gods kind of suck. Not gonna lie. How do you... Okay, that's got to be glue. Or you have no nipples. Blech. I win. And then you realize it all meant nothing. You were just a cruel plaything for the gods. And then your leg clipped through your skirt so it looked like you were showing off a bit too much slutty thigh.
In time, Rome healed.
Not really.
Civilization once more grew and flourished. The city, saved by an unsung hero, would go on to stand for thousands of years. Rome would endure. From then until the last days of man.
Like in the statue, he's holding a sword, but he also has a sword. But there we go. That is Ryse, son of Rome. Not a bad game. I play it every so often because it's just a little bit of fun. It's very pretty. I like being a Roman. I don't think you get enough games where you play as a Roman. I mean, PS2 had a bunch. I would like another Ryse Son of Rome where you go through more things, like maybe go fight in Sub-Saharan Africa, Gaul, Germania, you know, all the good places. A similar style of game, a bit more kill animations. I'd love that as a game. Maybe do a few more sieges. Actually being part of a siege would be quite fun. Or, and I know Eva would appreciate this, give me a Bannerlord style game in the Roman period. That'd be good. Let me build my own career as a Roman in the kind of Mountain Blade series where I can gather troops, pay them, become a senator, etc., etc. That would be a Roman style game. Alas, we can dream. You always have a Bannerlord total conversion. I play Bannerlord on Game Pass. How does your laptop run Bannerlord? I don't think might. But it doesn't really have the whole social aspect. I'll be fair, when I play Mountain Blade, I mostly join with the Viking people and run around with a bastard sword stabbing people. Because it's just fun. Yeah, no, that would be the thing. You could be a senator in Rome and you build your army, you're a general senator, you have your own troops, your own legion, you go conquer places to get tributes and get, you know, tribunes and triumphs when you go back to Rome, and it's a whole... Or just play Rome Total War, which kind of lets you do that anyway. And join the Scipio because you get wolves on your shields. Or the Julii because you want to be Julius. Or the other one that nobody cares about, who fight the Greeks the entire time. Now I want to play Total War. So many things I want to play in so little time, and I've got a whole bunch of stuff I have to pay. There's no time. There's not enough time in the day. It is amazing it hasn't been done, but I guess the point would be that we're not in a period of Roman interest. So the kind of view of what's interesting, you look at when Gladiator came out, PS2 had a bunch of Roman Gladiator games. Currently, and then Vikings and Pirates, you know, you had Pirate Assassin's Creed and you had a Viking Assassin's Creed, and Romans haven't really come back into the public image to the same degree. Easy, just don't sleep. Either go to bed. I mean, it's 11 o'clock here, which must mean it's about midnight there. Go to bed. Don't give me sweaty ear. Go to bed. Go to bed, go to sleep. Go to bed, go to sleep. Lest we throw small things at you. I don't care how fun Starfield is. Go to bed. Meanwhile, I have to go water the lawn, which I kind of forgot to do. But, yeah, that is Ryse, Son of Rome. Tomorrow we're going to go back to Starfield and maybe continue our trying to get into the Crimson Pirates to betray them all. Or maybe not. I might be a double agent. Ooh. Wednesday would have been Persona, but with Alex's internet problems, it might not be. So we might do something different. If we do something different, I might do a tactical game for a bit of fun. So maybe... I'll figure something out. We'll see. Could be anything. Could be Dawn of War, Medieval, Total War, Stellaris. I will stream all of us playing Killing Floor. No. What I will do on Wednesday, I will put a vote up on the... Discord with a few suggestions, and if anyone has any suggestions, please make them in the Discord. It will not be Warhammer Total War, just because my laptop will explode trying to stream that. But yeah, thank you to everyone who was here. If it's late where you are, go to bed, not naming any names. Otherwise, much love to you all, and have a good night, baby bears. Ciao. yeah, you can also join the Discord if you follow the links and talk to people you haven't talked to or seen in the chat, as well as all the social medias and all the streams we put on YouTube on the 2 Old Emos streams. So go check that out if you want to watch them later. And if you want to subscribe, please join us. I forgot about doing this. Anyway, bye!